all the participants settle down. We'll be starting the event in a couple of minutes. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. By Steve Jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to stand before you today at the finale of Software Edition of Smart India Hackathon 2025, hosted by MS Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences in collaboration with Ministry of Education and All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi, as one of the most prestigious innovation events in the country, where brilliant minds come together to solve real-world challenges with technology, creativity, and teamwork. This year, we have gathered to celebrate the spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship as we challenge ourselves to build solutions that addresses the most pressing issues faced by our society. The Smart India Hackathon is not just a competition, it's a movement that encourages collaboration between students, mentors, industry leaders, and government bodies, all working towards one common goal to transform ideas into impactful solutions. For Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Smart India Hackathon represents a step forward in its mission to be a leader in innovation-driven education, empowering students to make impactful contribution to society and the industry, and it also aligns with the university's mission to nurture future-ready professionals who are not only technically profound but also socially responsible innovators. I'm Dr. Shriyanka Subbarayappa, Assistant Professor from the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, your host for today's event. On behalf of Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, it is our immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each one of you to the national level grand finale software edition of Smart India Hackathon 2025, Hack for Bharat, Build for the World. It's time to invite our esteemed dignitaries onto the stage as they grace us with their presence. Let us extend a warm welcome to them. I request Professor Kuldeep Kumar Raina, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and Mr. S. Ashok Rao, Register of RUAS, to escort the dignitaries onto the dais. Kindly join us in welcoming the dignitaries, Professor Kalyan Bidan Sinha, Professor Deepak Kumar Saini, and Dr. Piyush Kumar Soni. May I also request Professor R.V. Ranganath, Provost of Engineering and Allied Sciences, and Dr. Sarath Kumar Maharana, Dean of FET of RUAS, to join us along with the guests on the dais. More than a mere song, our institutional anthem serves as a vibrant expression of the vision, mission, and enduring values that have guided us throughout this remarkable journey. We kindly ask everyone to rise for the Ramaiah anthem, a representation of a collective aspiration and commitment to excellence, following which we have Vande Mataram, which is not just a national song, but it is an emotion.
सकलांतर्यामी हरिणी चाल भजिन्तुम् ज्ञानं विज्ञानं च भक्तिसहितम् भूषण
रामय्य समूह संस्थाना
ज्ञान विज्ञान विद्या विनय भूषण
ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಕನಸಿನ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯವಿದು.
ದೀಪದೊಳು ಪ್ರದೀಪಗಳ ಬೆಳಗುವ ಶ್ರದ್ಧಾ ಸ್ಥಾನವಿದು.
ಅರಿವಿನ ದಿಗಂತದಾಚೆಗೆ ಜಿಗಿಯುವ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲವಿದು. ಗೃಹ ಗೃಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೃಹ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣವೇ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸೋಪಾನವಿದು. ಮಿತಿಯಿಲ್ಲದ ಅಮಿತ ಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧನ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರವಿದು. ಪ್ರತಿಭೆಯ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಲು ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯ ಕೇಂದ್ರವಿದು. ಅಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕತ್ತಲೆ ನೀಗುವ ಸುಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ರಶ್ಮಿದು.
ಜಗದೋದ್ಧಾರದ ಹೊಂಗನಸನು ಹೊತ್ತಿದ ಅರಿವಿನ ತಾಣವಿದು.
ಅರಿವಿನ ಹಣತೆಯು ಬೆಳಕನ್ನು ಚೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅಸಂಖ್ಯಾತ ಕಿರಣಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲೆಡೆ ಹೊರಹೊಮ್ಮಿವೆ. ಜಯವೆನ್ನುವ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ.
I request the audience to please remain standing for the Vande Mataram.
वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदल शोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुर भाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्.
I request the audience to please be seated. We would now like to request our dignitaries on the dais to come forward to inaugurate today's session by lighting the lamp. As we light the lamp, let us renew our commitment to fostering growth, progress, and harmony in all aspects of our lives and society.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते. दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते.
I request any two participants or mentors to join the dignitaries on the dais for lighting the lamp. Any two participants or two mentors?
ज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं. सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते. ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः. ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः. आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा. रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत्. रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत्. यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता. शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you all.
शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योति.
To be inspired is great, but to be an inspiration is an honor. May I now request Mr. S. Ashok Rao, Registrar of Ramaiah University Applied Sciences, to deliver the welcome address.
Ellargu namaskara. A very good morning, very early morning today. Monday morning blues, beating the morning blues. A very good morning to everyone present here, respected dignitaries on the stage. On behalf of the Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to this inaugural ceremony of the Smart India Hackathon 2025 Software Edition. A big hand for all of you, please. This is for keeping you warm in this misty morning. At the outset, it's my honor to extend a warm and respectful welcome to our chief guest, Professor Kalyan Bidhan Sinha, Honorary Professor and INSA Senior Scientist at the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research. I request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.K. Raina, to kindly present a bouquet to our chief guest as a token of our respect and warm welcome. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to our guest of honor, Professor Deepak Kumar Saini from the Department of Development Biology and Genetics, Indian Institute of Science. I request Professor Avi Ragnath, Provost, to present a bouquet to our guest of honor as well. I'm very pleased to extend a special welcome to Dr. Piyush Kumar Soni, Innovation Officer, AICTE, and the Nodal Center Head for the Smart India Hackathon 2025 at Ramaiah Institute. I request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. K.K. Raina, to kindly present a bouquet to our Nodal Center Head as a token of our respect and warm welcome. It's my privilege to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Kuldeep Kumar Raina, whose leadership continues to strengthen and elevate the innovation ecosystem at our university. I request Dr. Sarath Kumar Maharana, Dean RTC, to kindly offer a bouquet to our Honorable Vice Chancellor. A big hand, please. A warm welcome to our co-host, Professor Avi Ragnath, for this inauguration. My request, Dr. Sarath Kumar Maharana, Dean of our RTC, to present a bouquet to our provost, Dr. Ragnath. I'm very pleased to extend a special welcome to Dr. Sharath Kumar Maharana, Dean, the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, RTC. I request Dr. Kiran Kumar, Chief Coordinator of the Smart India Hackathon 2025, to kindly present a bouquet to Dr. Sharath Kumar Maharana. Thank you. I also extend a warm welcome to all our deans, directors, heads of the department, faculty members, staff, distinguished invitees, and media who are with us today. A very special welcome to the students and the participants. Big hand for you for having come all over the way, who have traveled across 10 states across the country, bringing with them the diversity, talent, and an inspiring spirit of innovation. Hosting this event is a matter of great pride for our university. It reflects our university's commitment to nurturing innovators, promoting research-driven learnings, and contributing towards the nation's technological advancement. Once again, I warmly welcome all the dignitaries, guests, faculty members, and students to this grand event. I look forward to engaging, inspiring, and transformative hackathon ahead. All the best to all the participants, and most welcome to the Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Bengaluru. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Chanchala from Faculty of Management and Commerce to present a token of appreciation to our registrar, Mr. S. Ashok Rao. Thank you, madam. May I now request Professor R.V. Rangnath, Provost of Engineering and Allied Sciences, Dean of Academics and Dean of Quality Assurance at RUAS, to deliver the opening remarks and set the context of today's program.
Thank you. Ellargu namaskara. Good morning to each one of you, and I'm immensely happy and honored to welcome you for this event, which assumes very great importance. I noticed one thing from the morning inaugural. This is a short inaugural for 25 minutes. We'll not hold you between your challenge, which is likely to happen, okay? But I did not see a loud clap when you do. Clapping is good for health. It generates a lot of, vibration and stimulates your brain. And for next 36 hours, you would like to do that, okay? Can we clap loudly for yourself? Right. Respected dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, invitees, and my dear student. So, as we speak, in about 60 nodal centers throughout India, about 247 problems are being challenged and solutions will be emerged in next 36 hours. Now, it was a great idea from Ministry of Education Innovation Council and AICTE have taken this forward. And year after year, it's a growing in stature. Now we welcome you, about students from 10 states, starting from Delhi, Haryana, MP, UP, Gujarat, and the 4 neighboring states, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and our own Karnataka. Now, about 6 students, team of about 20 teams, will assume charge of solving about 4 problems which have been thrown at you, 3 from Bharat Electronics Limited and 1 from Matchworks India Limited. Now these are all real world problems, and for next 36 hours you are likely to provide an innovative solution, optimal solution and all that. Now what is hackathon? You all know it's a hack and marathon. You will be provided all information, whatever you want to. But when you do it, you have to do it with a time constraint. Now that is the real challenge. If you give us maybe a month's time, probably they are all solvable. But what kind of optimal solution will emerge with a time constraint becomes a match. It's kind of a 20-20 match, not a test match, okay? So the teams which are likely to emerge are the one which uses knowledge. So we, in India and globally also, for all engineering students, we teach about 9 knowledge profiles. It's embedded in your curriculum. You may not notice that, okay? So about the various fundamentals of the natural sciences, be it physics, chemistry, maths, and now biology also. And how do you apply that? The corresponding engineering sciences, the design thinking, solving complex engineering problem using that. And then while you do this, you have to do a teamwork. And while you do a teamwork, you have to identify your team and assign them certain responsibilities, and they have to do it within that period, which is a time management, which is a teamwork, project management, time management. While you hack, you also have to hack ethically. It's not unethical hacking, so you have to follow certain rules. All that will lead to an innovative solution. Now, this is what exactly defines the global attributes for any engineer. Now, congratulations, you have taken up this challenge and you have come forward for the finals. And I wish all the best for the teams. May the best team win, but please remember that those who have also attempted, only one team can win out of the 4 problems, okay? And you take a cash prize of 1,50,000 rupees, you are aware of that. But the other teams will not lose heart because they would have put in a lot of effort, but that is solution up to that point. But take it forward. All that what you are going through, you are likely to become global engineers, innovator, creative thinking people, and we need more and more for this country. Congratulations, I wish you all the best. May the best team win. And eat a lot of carbohydrates for next 36 hours, drink a lot of water, and I hope the team who hosts you will be very helpful to you. Feel free to ask anything you need, okay? Keep your health intact, and all the best. May God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Moving ahead. Dr. Deepak is a professor in the Department of Developmental Biology and Genetics and an associate faculty member in the Department of Bioengineering at IISc. As the convener of the Longevity India initiative at IISc, Dr. Saini leads pioneering efforts to understand human aging within the unique demographic and biological context of India. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Professor Deepak Kumar to address you all.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're as excited to be here as I am. Now, you must be wondering what's a biologist doing in a hackathon for software, right? So it's a question I also asked, but I realized over the years, most biology is also becoming software driven. And software is an integral part of everything the future holds for us. Now, that aside, I welcome you all. Actually, I've been called the guest of honor. I think you all are the guests of honor. Despite the problems involved in traveling to this part of the country in this week, you all managed to be here, so wonderful, and thank you very much to all of you to be here. And I hope you're looking forward to the exciting hackathon. Now, before I go back, because the time is just very short to address you, I want to ask all of you, do you know what's the origin of word hackathon? And when was the first hackathon actually started? So it's interesting, right? We all participate in an event. So most of the time, the events like this, which is time constraint, time-bound solution, happens for human being when there is something which needs to be addressed urgently. And for the students and for the audience here, there's a very interesting book called Loon Shots. I want you guys to read that. It's a beautiful account how crazy ideas came when you have very small time constraint. You're all software guys. Do you know about radars? You all heard about radars, right? Do you know when was radar discovered? Actually, that was a kind of an hackathon. When German U-boats were destroying American frigates, which were going to UK, there was a challenge which was given that can we stop them from invading and destroying our U-boats. It was the first hackathon which was done. And that was led to discovery of radars. And that's fantastic because that means if you give a very short time window for people to innovate, amazing things can happen. And that's what we are expecting from you, all of you, that we are able to hack certain things. However, there's something more interesting I need to say. I was looking at the names of all the teams. I was telling to Professor Raina that all the names are in English. Probably one of them is also in French. But I'd love to see something coming out of India, so which has some more of an Indian sounding name. It's a change in thought process which you need to bring about. Remember, it's innovation for Bharat. Though we call it hack. Hack is just a solution for a problem. But ultimately what you're doing is innovative for your country. You're trying to solve problems which are India pertinent. And in future, I lead an initiative for India where we want to understand aging for India. And why? Because India is one of the largest, actually the largest country in terms of population in the world. That means we have unique problems. And the students like you, who are currently the young lot, but you will have a large number of population which will be older soon. Solutions have to come from you, for all of us. And I expect this hackathon is one of the first ideathons, makeathons, and implementathons, which is what you're going to develop in future. So good luck to all of you for your future, and we look forward to what you bring forward for next 36 hours. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom to our young participants. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce today's distinguished guest, Professor Kalyan Bidan Sinha, one of the most eminent scholars in mathematical and theoretical sciences. Professor Sinha is currently associated with the Theoretical Sciences Unit of the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research, Bangalore. He holds a PhD from the prestigious University of Rochester, New York, and has served as renowned and has served at renowned universities across Europe and North America, including institutions in Geneva, the United States, Canada, and Belgium. He is the former distinguished scientist and director of the Indian Statistical Institute and has also served as the Bhatnagar Fellow of CSIR, a SERB Distinguished Fellow, and later as a senior scientist of the Indian National Science Academy. Professor Sinha is a fellow of the Indian Academy of Sciences, the Indian National Science Academy, and TWAS, the World Academy of Sciences, Italy. His exceptional contributions to science has been recognized with several prestigious awards, including the C.V. Raman Medal, the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize in Mathematical Sciences, and the Ramanujan Medal. He has also served as the president of the International Association of Quantum Probability and Infinite Dimensional Analysis from 2013 to 2023, and twice as the vice president of the Indian Academy of Sciences. With over 120 research publications in international journals and 5 books, his research spans areas such as operator and spectral theory, quantum theory, statistical decision theory, and machine learning. We are truly privileged to have with us a scholar of such immense stature and global recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Professor Kalyan Vidhan Sinha to address you all.
Thank you very much, and good morning to you all. As you have made out from what has been said, I'm basically a mathematician, though I started my journey as a physicist actually, long time back, and gradually moved over to mathematics. Until yesterday, I didn't really know what hackathon means, and I thank Professor Saini to elucidate it further this morning. But what I do know, and I would like to say a few words about that, what is called machine learning, okay? What is it at the bottom of it all? Now, animal response of human brain, okay, which has been shaped through million years of evolutionary experience. So there is something called experience which you undergo every day. But when you learn over million years, that's some learning, okay? And it stays embedded in your brain. That is the subconscious brain, which is used to take instantaneous decisions. You often make decisions without thinking, okay? Or at least apparently not thinking. So quick is the decision. That is sort of a spontaneous reaction of human brain, okay? And that is the subconscious brain. For example, if someone is trying to hit you, you automatically try to raise your hand up or somehow to defend yourself. You don't really go through a sequence of deep thinking to do that. But that learning has evolved over millions of years. Okay, so that is subconscious part. Now we'll leave that, except to recognize that every learning is based on trial and error. You do something and you learn it is a mistake. And to every mistake there is a cost. Okay? So every learning theory based on this trial and error and the mistakes and how much cost it is going to cost you. Okay? For example, take the simplest example of supervised learning, which all of you know every day. A little child, when it is learning to walk, think of the child as the machine. It is learning a task, and it is being supervised by the mother, that you should do this and not do that. But still the child takes the wrong thing and falls, hurts itself. That is the cost. Now the cost, the machine remembers that there is a cost. Cost could be positive, could be negative. It could be a gain, it could be a loss. Okay? Now, gain and loss you will encode by the sign of the cost function, positive or negative. So, what should be the aim of learning theory? Is to minimize the cost function or risk function. Okay? So, that's what child does as it learns. Because when it falls down, it remembers and it tries not to replicate that movement. But we all know in our life, we always often repeat the same mistake again and again, okay? But that means we have forgotten, and we have forgotten about minimizing the cost, though our subconscious knows that. So mathematics behind it is essentially a minimization or optimization problem. To every decision that you take, there is a cost function. And your job is to find which decision or decisions will minimize the cost function. Same thing with learning theory. Okay? We are learning all the time and trying to find the simplest way of doing this learning. So this is all based on trial and error. All learning is ultimately can be broken down to a trial and error and learning and cost function analysis. So mathematics addresses this problem through what is called the theory of optimization. This goes back to one of the seminal papers by von Neumann in 1928, which he called game theory, theory of games. When you play games, for example, two-person games, you're playing a game of cards, and you have, say, something associated, you may win so many rupees or lose so many rupees. So how to minimize the loss in such a game, what strategy will get you a minimum loss is what ultimately became theory of games and which found enormous application in economic theory of all things. I'm sure von Neumann could never have thought about it at that time. So modern theory of economics, for example, extensively uses theory of games. Okay? So what I want to say, at the bottom of it, there is mathematics hiding somewhere behind, though you may not see it when you do your hackathon, okay? So similarly, when you say artificial intelligence, which is the buzzword these days, okay, there are two kinds of learning that the machine undergoes. One is the supervised learning, that is, there is a supervisor, like the mother for the child. Other is the unsupervised learning. That is, it learns itself. It tries to find pattern in data and tries to ascribe certain happenings with that pattern. Other is the more simpler object is the supervised learning, when you have a supervisor who has superior knowledge in certain sense or experience to be better. So while you engage yourself in this hackathon, I would request you all to think briefly that there is something behind all this which speaks of the apex human intellect. Okay? It is not the machine intellect which has designed what you are going to do. It is ultimately at the back is pure human intellect which is telling you ultimately what you are going to do. So please do not discount human intellect when pursuing the machine intellect. So best of luck to all of you. Hope the best one wins. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. With these thoughts setting the stage, let us continue with the unfolding of today's event. A true leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. We now request the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Professor Kuldeep Kumar Raina, to deliver the presidential address to the audience.
Thank you, Dr. Shankar. Namaste, very good morning and namaskara. I, on my personal behalf and on behalf of our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. M.R. Jairam, extend you a very, very hearty welcome, my young friends and the team members who have come from different parts of the country. Today I see Bharat in the auditorium of Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, and we call it Dwarika Auditorium. Dwarika has been dashed as the decoded. I think it has gone back to the memories of the ancient Bharat that we talk of Dwarika. You are in Dwarika, you are in Bengaluru, you are in Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, and once again, congratulating you for successes, at the same time making it possible to be with us all this morning. On the dais, we have two distinguished guests whom we sincerely thank and express gratitude for accepting to be with us, both Professor Sinha as well as Professor Saini. While identifying who will be the right person, the apt person on the occasion, we thought the basic sciences, the natural sciences, start from physics, mathematics, and the biological sciences. And that is both Professor Saini and Professor Sinha, that your presence is going to make it a distinct. Technology starts from the fundamentals, and that is the mathematics. Coding and decoding and reverse coding also starts from there. And what both Professor Saini as well as Professor Sinha made a mention, I'm sure it is going to go in the annals of Smart India Hackathon. And this is Dil Mange More. My friends, this is the second time in this auditorium we are hosting the Smart India Hackathon 2025. My colleagues, distinguished friends, Professor Ranganath, Mr. Ashok Rao, Mr. Professor Maharana, the Dean Engineering, and a great friend, Professor Soni, Dr. Soni, who is a nodal officer for the Smart India Hackathon and Innovation. Thank you, Mr. Soni. Thank you, Professor Soni, for being with us. The deans, heads of departments, the distinguished guests. We are truly honored and wish to express my thanks to Ministry of Education, Government of India, All India Council for Technical Education to make it possible and gave us this opportunity to serve the nation, serve the innovation, and serve such wonderful people. Friends, last 3 days have been really sometimes cumbersome to us because of some rescheduling of the travel arrangements. Till midnight, I was in touch with the coordinator. How many? Is there anything we can try to help them to come here? Because when it comes to youthful energy, when it comes to the creation, when it comes to the opportunity, they should not miss it. And this morning, he assured me, sir, everyone is here today. Let us clap for you all. Despite inconveniences, you could make it to be with us this morning and take a part, active part in the competition. The message was well clear when Professor Saini said, and both Professor Ranganath as well as Mr. Ashok Raoji, the registrar, said, who is a winner? You are the winners. All of you are winners today. Despite so many odds, you could make it to be in Bengaluru, coming from different parts of the country. Travel is getting convenient, but sometimes it has its own coding problems, decoding problems, which you are going to sort it today. 36 hours of continuous working non-stop, putting your thought process together, channelizing it to create something unique, not new at the same time. I would say unique because there are so many things which are happening as the new things every day. This uniqueness is going to be the hallmark of this competition, which we say Smart India Hackathon or Smart Bharat Hackathon 2025. Friends, there is no dearth of ideas. There's a lot of information available. Gone are the days when we could not see a student of mathematics and student of biology studying engineering. I think we have seen this convergence happening about the thought process. In the same university, in the same department, you have students from different specializations, different domains, trying to solve the problems of not yesterday, but for tomorrow. And in that, your role is going to be very, very important, very, very significant. These occasions, we thank sincerely the Government of India's initiative of making it happen and making it possible. because tomorrow challenges are going to be different, and that's why these hackathons, whatever we call them, are going to be the platforms in which students from different parts of our great nation, Bharat, students from different institutions, men, women, all alike, irrespective of where from they come, you share a platform, network, work, rework, and to see that I come with the most apt solution to solve your problem, where there could have been many solutions, but your solution is the best. We thank the institutions for sponsoring you, and also the coordinators from the different institutions who are accompanying you as a goodwill ambassadors from those institutions. Just to tell you briefly, Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences is an offshoot of Ramaiah group of institutions. The foundation for the group was laid way back, more than 65 years. It was in early 60s when the thought process came, and thereafter we have started growing, and today we serve as university 135 programs at graduate, undergraduate, doctoral levels, and also support the good network of more than 12,000 students today. We have three important verticals of the knowledge domains. One, specializing in the health science programs. Second, the STEM programs. And third one, which we have started very recently, is on the social sciences, legal sciences, and the allied sciences. I think this makes Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences truly a transdisciplinary or a multidisciplinary institutions, uniqueness in the whole nation and at the global platform. We are collaborating with the best at national level and international level. Your participation in the Smart India Hackathon as a visitor, as a guest, I'm sure is going to make your presence felt in all that what we do in the Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences. Friends, 36 hours is what is defined for your work here. Thereafter, it does not stop. 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th hour, visit our both the campuses. We have one campus here, which we say the Gyana Gangotri campus. And close by around 8 kilometers from here, we have a Ramaiah Technology campus, where we have the engineering and technology programs, the design programs, and the natural science programs. I invite you, visit that campus, interact with the faculty members. I request Dean, Ramaiah Technology Campus, Professor Maharana, that you also see that this interaction is not going to be confined only to the Smart India Hackathon, but should go a long way in enriching the thought process, networking with the students and the faculty members. Friends, do your best. I'm sure the organizers have made necessary arrangements on the campus and outside the campus too. In case you feel sometimes giddiness, tiredness, relax for a minute. In case you feel hungry, I'm sure Dr. Kiran and his team has made all arrangements to see that you are not hungry, because you cannot take great decisions when you are hungry and angry. Never ever be angry. So this platform, this auditorium, which we say Dwarika Auditorium, has all that what Lord Krishna has blessed. Everything here in plenty. Let's work together to see how best things can happen. Before I sign off, I would like to tell my young friends that, today we are at a cusp of innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Things are changing every now and then. At one point of time, the curriculum used to be frozen for 2 to 3 batches. Then it started getting frozen for 1 batch. But in the current context, curriculum is so dynamic because we don't know what kind of problems are going to be faced. So what are going to be the possible solutions for them? So in that context, in this dynamic race, to be a global partner, to make Bharat Viksit, your efforts, your commitment towards making it possible will be always appreciated and highly acknowledged. My best wishes to you. Let the best team win. And those who cannot make it, tell them that you won because I was there to help you to become number 1. Let each of us synchronize our thought processes together, discuss, deliberate, network, and create a new idea for which the global community is going to be envy of you. God bless you. Have a nice time here. Have a safe stay. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom to our young participants. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to felicitate our guest and the guest of honor. Firstly, I request the dignitaries to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Professor Kalyan Bidan Sinha, Honorary Professor and INSA Senior Scientist, Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research. Next, I would like to request the dignitaries to felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Deepak Kumar Saini from the Department of Developmental Biology and Genetics, Indian Institute of Science. Thank you all.
Head of Academic Alliance from
Request
PCS
to
with us.
direct their attention to the display.
Then we have a very important pillar of Smart India Hackathon who has been associated
2025.
and actually
dignitaries on the dais to please be
at
seated
60
and
locations.
designated
His person is there at every center.
to view
Pratap
the
Sanap,
inauguration.
Secretary
We'll go
IFOC.
back to the local inauguration after
My
the
dear
inauguration
friends,
finishes. Thank you.
members of all the directors, all the nodal center heads which have joined us virtually, and all my dear friends, participants who have competing for this Smart India Hackathon. So I welcome you all for the grand finale of Smart India Hackathon 2025. Dear friends, this year's Smart India Hackathon is the biggest ever Smart India Hackathon till date. In 2017, when we started, I actually traveled across 80 cities giving out talks, explaining what hackathon means. I met more than 45, 50 secretaries of Government of India, explaining them what the concept of hackathon and how it can actually help us. And in spite of doing all that effort, the number of participation at that time, which we had, was about 7,000 teams, giving about 8,200 ideas. Still, we were very happy with that number, and we felt that it was a big success. But now, over a period of next 9 years, and we are now in 2025, the numbers are really staggering. This year, the participation was from 68,000 teams. And that too, when we had to restrict the participation of local hackathons in our college. So, the number of colleges, then certainly more than 1 lakh. So, we started with 7,000 and we are lakh plus here. The number of ideas which got submitted this year were more than 72,000. And initially, we had around 25, 26 centers. Now we have 60 centers in the country. So today, more than 13,000, so 13 are actually competing across this 60 centers. It was in 2017 when we actually went ahead and pitched this idea to Honorable Prime Minister. He has been the staunch supporter of our Smart India Hackathon. Our Honorable Minister, Sri Dharmendra Pradhanji, has been even actively involved, and under his leadership, we actually went ahead and did 2 editions of international hackathons also, where we did India-Singapore Hackathon. As we move forward, many good organizations have joined us. The first good organization was Persistent Systems. Initially, till the last year, Dr. Anand Deshpande, who again was very, very helpful in championing this entire initiative, and we are very, very thankful to him. And we hope someone from Persistent System, Manoj Apte, might have joined remotely from Persistent System. Then we have TCS joining us in big way. This year's evaluation was taken care by TCS and Persistent Systems jointly. TCS gave around 700 plus evaluators. Persistent Systems gave around 200 plus evaluators, and they actually did this evaluation of 72,000 plus ideas in a period of 1 month. And each idea was evaluated minimum twice by 2 independent people to ensure that there are no personal biases. And where there were difference of opinion between 2 evaluators, it was given to the third. Okay, 2 lakh plus evaluations have of the probability or the submissions which were given by these people. They had no role to play. Our job was to evaluate us and just come. So it was such a transparent process. We went ahead and we used. Then subsequently, Laude also joined. Again, I think Kathy and Greg might also have joined. They have joined as well. But they have joined us as a technology partner, and they are now offering, because where a lot of code can be automated and cloud coding tools. So they are also going to offer credits to students who are going to be winners, and they are going to do exhaustive training for on cloud platforms for the students on how they can use AI for better code generation. So the ecosystem which is getting evolved around this entire initiative is extremely vibrant, it's extremely productive, and I believe that this initiative actually moves forward, it grows in leaps and bounds, and I hope that the experience which you will have for next 2 days for software and next 5 days for hardware will be a life-changing experience. It will be an experience which you will cherish for the rest of your life. So I wish you all the best for the grand finale, and I hope that you will work hard and actually show us the projects which we all should be proud of. So thank you very much for joining once again. and we will now move to the next program or forum. So now I will request our MD from SBI Foundation, Mr. Swapan Dhar, to actually address the gathering.
Thank you, dear sir. Respected Professor Sri B.G.C. Baran, respected Madam Rao, respected Dr. Jay sir, all our senior colleagues of ASP, IFOC, PCS, post institutions, mentors, and the most important of all, the students, the innovators. I can see it looks like a festival of the country. The board shows like that. Sir, this is my first interaction here. Moreover, I have joined very recently. So I thank you. It's my privilege and honor to be a part of this grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon. And you said that it is being launched at 90 nodal centers, more than 70,000, 16 nodal centers. I have gained life-changing things for the country, because now India stands social movement towards Vikasit Bharat. As we aspire to become a developed nation, it is undoubtedly the innovation that will take us there. Little about is because I'm new to here. We support a lot of, and there are many like theme areas where we work into health, other entrepreneurships, and then this is one of the things that we looked into it. And I'm really thankful to you to give me this opportunity, not taking much time because a lot of people will be waiting for so many new things to come. I can only say that I wish my best wishes to all team. May your ideas become a pathway for a stronger and developed country, and may your solutions scale, and may your journey of innovation never stop. Wishing all the best to all the teams. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Swapan sir. Sincerely appreciate that we have a good partnership with SBI. Last year also we had that partnership with SBI. Now another our major partner, we will request Dr. Suchendran, who is the head of Alliance, Academic Alliance at TCS, to address the gathering.
Thank you, sir. Chairman, Professor Sitaram sir, Vice Chairman sir, Member Secretary, the SBI Foundation MD, and esteemed colleagues, industry colleagues, and most importantly, the leaders of India. Good morning to all of you. It's a privilege to represent TCS at the grand finale of Smart India Hackathon 2025. Looking at you, I see the future of our nation. Before I speak about TCS commitment, I must acknowledge the transformative work being done by the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, and AICT. Under the visionary leadership of our Education Minister, Dharmendra Pradhan ji, and the dynamic stewardship of Professor Sitaram sir, and Vice Chairman sir, and Member Secretary, we are witnessing a fundamental shift in the landscape, one that places innovation and nation building at first. Enabling the innovation at scale and nation building, TCS is proud to be part of this knowledge partner as a knowledge partner at SIH for the second consecutive year. But this is not just a partnership, it is a continuation of 150-year old legacy. The Tata Group has always believed that the true purpose of business is nation building. Whether deploying the indigenous 4G, 5G network for BSNL, transforming citizen services through Passport Seva, Ayushman Bharat, or building the digital payment infrastructure. Today, our building infrastructure to nurturing talent. TCS pioneered the BTech Computer Science and Business System program, setting a benchmark for industry academia collaboration across and our universities and educational institutes, sharing industry perspective, curriculum design, providing hands-on exposure to emerging technology, AI, block, and cloud. Through these efforts, we help shape the next generation of innovators. Started a hackathon over, like Sir was mentioning, over 700 of TCS experts partnering with Persistent, evaluated more than 72,000 ideas and within 1 year. And it is a great, I think, collaboration. And more than that, leaders of TCS, we conducted 16 sessions students on AI, ethics in AI. So that build a large scale. The grand finale today, over 50 business leaders are participating across nodal centers and across India, witnessing, celebrating innovations. To the students here, have moved from 1,70,000 to the select few in this finale. Victory. AI-powered era. Remember the technology as good as the hands that build it. You are the architects of New India. On behalf of TCS and the Tata Group, I congratulate every finalist. May your ideas solve problems, may your innovations touch lives, and may your passion build a stronger nation. Thank you. All the very best. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Suchi. Now I will request Dr. Pratap Sanap to actually address.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations to all the winning team. Thank you so much, MIC, AICT, Minister of Education, for actually continuing with this platform for the last 9 years. It's a big work that is very required. We always, but the paddling was very. That's what this entire team does it here. Now, I personally call this as a technical parenting event. The way the hand-holding of the team has been done for the last 6 months, they're traveling, logistic, boarding is very carefully taken on. So thank you so much, sir. It's been an honor to be part of this team. Moving towards product mindset to better and brighter product platform is very important. And we all giving this opportunity to all the students to express their thought is very important. And SIH has been doing for many years on that lines. The industry collaboration is also important. I think we heard about Persistent, we heard about SBI, we heard about TCS. I think they are not only coming on board for expressing their thought of current need, but while they speak with the student, they make sure that they understand the future market requirements as well. And I think this is where the power of SIH come together. Now, I always say that this is a platform where the vision and hope come together. And also, what data means to AI, that's what SIH means to the nation. With that note, I congratulate every one of you. I want to see best products coming out of this. And I again thank AICT, MIS as well as ma'am. It's an honor. And I wish all the best to every one of you and see you, let's see the best products coming out of it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So moving forward, may I request our Honorable Chairman to actually go ahead with the inauguration and launch of the grand finale. That's it? No? No. Okay. So, as we move forward, we will request our Honorable Chairman, G. Sitaram, who has been and supporting us in to push the movement of innovation and entrepreneurship across all our institutions. And under his leadership in last 3 years, we have grown really phenomenally. So I will request Honorable Chairman to address the gathering.
Namaskar. Very good morning to all of you. Happy to launch this grand finale of Smart India Hackathon 2025. Vice Chairman Dr. Jere, Member Secretary Professor Rath, and I have Pandhar, MD, Pratap Sana from I4C from Pune, and Dr. Suchindran from TCS. We do not have Dr. Anand Deshpande. We thank him from Persistent Systems. And also I would like to our deepest thanks to Honorable Narendra Modi ji and Honorable Education Minister Sri Dharmendra Pradhan and our Honorable Secretary Dr. Vineet Joshi ji, officers of the Ministry of Education, MIC, Ministry Council, and who have assembled here at many locations, 90 centers, 60 centers of AICT officers, scientists and leadership of TC, and again scientists and leadership of Persistent Systems at all our locations, and many other industries who are supporting this event. Of them. And first of all, I welcome for this major event. I think this has been witnessed by more than 10,000 people across 60 centers. Today, I'm not speaking to the students. I am speaking to the nation builders who are on the verge of creating their own products, technologies, innovations, which can change the face of the nation. So you are all change makers, ladies and gentlemen. Minds who will script the next journey to Vikasit Bharat 2047. As of you all know, we are already having a startups of 1,90,000 largest startup capital. And I think with this kind of initiatives, I think we will rise to #1 soon. Congratulations to innovators to appear in the grand finale of the Smart India Hackathon 2025, SIH 2025. The Smart India Hackathon, which is the 8th edition, it is not just a competition of dreams, of determination, of the true power of New India. I was just checking my emails yesterday. So many could not reach because of the fiascos of the air travel. And I think our team has accommodated all of them. It's really hard work for our team at you all reached to negotiations we have been engaged. Every year, you are all eagerly waiting for this grand finale. I know wherever I have gone to all institutions, they all are very proud of SH. So as Dr. Jere highlighted, it started in a small way in 2017, but in the last 3 years, it has grown leaps and bounds. Friends, I am also very keen to address all of you today. And I also would like to connect with your ideas, listen to your goals, and feel proud of your imagination and aspirations to make India Atmanirbharata, Vikasit, and also globally recognized. You are not only the innovators of today, you are the bold architects of tomorrow's India. With courage in your minds and purpose in your hearts, you are ready to shape the nation's future by turning ideas into powerful solutions for real world challenges. At a time when most simply dream, you have chosen to act. Your passion to serve the country at such a young age is truly extraordinary, and platforms like this, that is the Smart India Hackathon, exist to amplify that passion. We are all with you in your journey of the courage and conviction to create your own startups. Through this remarkable initiative, 271 real problem statements contributed by more than 80 ministries, departments, public sector units, and industries across the nation, which are placed in your hands. This trust itself is not just an opportunity. It is a responsibility and testament to your potential, and also the belief in all these organizations are kept in you. They all think that you can solve it better. Every line of code you write, because we do have in this computation both the software edition as well as hardware edition. Software hackathon happens for 1.5 days, that is 36 hours non-stop. And hardware hackathon happens for 5 days until 12th. So whatever line of code you write, whatever product you are going to build, every innovation you build and every solution you create has the power to transform communities, empower citizens, and propel India towards a brighter, more technologically empowered future. Please remember, all these problem statements are given by the public sector, industries, and everybody, so it's a real problems. And Honorable Prime Minister has asked everyone to also implement them in the ministries. Last time, when AICT officers met with in PMO, they very clearly asked all the secretaries of the government to interact with the youth, the team, so that that your ideas which is transformed into an innovation could be implemented in every ministry. I'm truly delighted to witness this remarkable growth of the Smart India Hackathon year after year. This platform has become a symbol of young India's innovative spirit and its determination to bring meaningful change. This year, we have seen a significant rise in idea submissions, an impressive increase of 26% compared to the last year in terms of idea submissions. From 57,378 ideas in 2024, the number has grown to 72,165 ideas in 2025. This upward trajectory reflects the enthusiasm, creativity, and unwavering commitment of our young innovator who are eager to solve the real challenges faced by our nation. What makes me even more proud is the exceptional rise in the women participation. At the institute level, the participation of female students has grown by 75.4%. That means from 1,90,708 young women in 2024 to 3,34,456 in 2025. That's a mind-boggling number. This remarkable progress is a true reflection of India's journey towards inclusivity and women-led development. In every team, at least one female innovator is present. This is not a participation, this is a transformation. My heartiest congratulations to the 1,360 finalist teams selected for the grand finale. That means today, from today onwards, 1,360 teams are going to solve the problem both in the software edition and hardware edition. I'm very proud to share that 53 are all girl teams. That means all the 6-member or 5-member team, or all of them are girls in 53 teams, showcasing the determination and talent of our daughters. With 2,993 participants, female participants, out of total 8,160 students. That means in this competition today, with the 1,316 final teams, 8,160 students are participating. This hackathon stands as a powerful testament to women empowerment in the field of technology and innovation. And you have seen that in ISRO, almost 30% of the scientists who are part of the Chandrayaan movement were all women. Today, women are not just beneficiaries of development. They are the creators, leaders, and champions of development. I want to tell the daughters of India, you are the architects of the new India we are building together. To all the brilliant young women participating, I say this: keep going, keep innovating, and keep leading. Your success is not just your own, it inspires the future of this nation. India looks forward to seeing you at the forefront of innovation and entrepreneurship. A few days ago, our nation celebrated a historic milestone. That is 150 years of Vande Mataram. The essence of Vande Mataram is Bharat, Ma Bharati, the eternal idea of our motherland that lives in the heart of every Indian. Vande Mataram has always ignited the spirit of innovation, sacrifice and progress. Today, the discussion in the parliament will start with Vande Mataram. Honorable Prime Minister who is going to lead that discussion. Vande Mataram has always ignited a spirit of innovation, sacrifice and progress. It reminds us that every effort we make, every technology we create and every dream we pursue is ultimately dedicated to our Mother India. As we celebrate this glorious legacy, let the spirit of Vande Mataram continue to inspire you to build solutions that uplift our nation and honor the pride of Ma Bharati. I commend the teams of All India Council for Technical Education and the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell. All of them, their relentless work, efforts, even with a lot of issues of air travel in the last few days, to expand the culture of innovation, especially to tier 2 to tier 3 cities. All the centers are selected very, very cautiously, transparently, with experts, leading experts. None of the team from AICTE is involved, as already Dr. Jere has highlighted that. You have empowered the countless young minds. This message is for the AICTE and MIC team. You have empowered countless young minds to dream big and contribute to the nation's growth story. Through the constant efforts, the term innovation is reaching to every corner of the nation, from metro cities to the smallest towns. As term hackathon also, I think we never heard before, started in 2017, right here with MIC, with several of our colleagues involving directly into that. In this grand celebration of innovation, we are also witnessing the spirit of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat come alive. Thousands of students have traveled from east to west, from the Himalayas to the north, to the shores of the south, united by one mission: to innovate for India. This hackathon is not only a platform to solve challenges, but a beautiful opportunity to discover a shared culture, taste the flavors of different states, that is the food, learn new languages, appreciate diverse traditions, and build lifelong friendships. When Young India collaborates and celebrates each other's uniqueness, we strengthen the thread that binds us all, the thread of unity, harmony, and national pride. This unity of purpose and diversity of ideas is what will nurture a powerful innovation ecosystem for Vikasit Bharat. Friends, innovation becomes truly powerful when it uplifts our own people and our own industry. That is, the products what you are going to develop indigenously, Swadeshi movement. Our Honorable Prime Minister has called for an effort of Swadeshi in every sector. As young creators, each solution you develop can strengthen the spirit of vocal for local, celebrating India's talent, resources, unique identity. You might have already seen, Government of India has expanded the role of private sector and people like you, startups, in the area of space technology, defense technology, and even in this parliament, atomic energy technology will be also exposed to the public participation. This is a golden time, ladies and gentlemen. It is a golden time for all of you to compete with your own ideas in these areas. To do this, AICT also has created a minor degree in all these disciplines, whether it is space technology, defense technology, atomic energy technology, semiconductors. Okay. In all these areas, we have created quantum technologies. All these we have created a minor degree for you to take whatever program you are in, whether if you are in civil engineering also, you can take a minor degree in this and be proficient and also start to think about your own ideas and innovation to solve the problems of the nation. Let us build technologies that empower local entrepreneurs, support traditional crafts through modern tools, and make India the first adopter of Indian innovations. When we choose Swadeshi solutions, we are not just solving a problem, we are strengthening the roots of our economy and creating a future where the world looks to India for inspiration. Already, India is looking at, and the world is looking at India for the young human capital. I also would like to brief you that India is organizing AI Impact Summit in February of 2026 in New Delhi in Bharata Mandapam, which is going to be a huge event. They're expecting more than 100 countries to participate. There, how artificial intelligence will change or impact your innovations. So I appeal to all of you to watch out, where I am the chair of the human capital, thanks to the government of India, so that we can involve all of you. So as you know, AICT is declared this year as the year of artificial intelligence. We have done a lot of activities. So coming back to this today's, for the next 36 hours in software hackathon and the next 5-day hackathon marathon for hardware, you have a chance to bring out the best possible solution. You are not here to just win a prize. You are here to solve problems of the people, problems of our villages, our cities, our farmers, our soldiers, our systems, which has been defined. These problem statements were defined by our ministries, public sector, industries, and not only that, they are all there as mentors to you at every center. So please meet them, our officials of the government of India, officials of the public sector unit, officials of industries. Meet them, engage with them. There may be a good possibility that they will immediately take your idea and try to implement in their organizations. And in addition to that, AICT has also started a productization fellowship for you to continue with your idea and progress further. 1 full year, we are going to give you a team of 4 members from your team, a salary so that you can sustain for 1 full year, and if you show the progress, we will extend this to 2 years. This year, there is a lot of interest in this productization fellowship. This is a very unique fellowship. The name itself is first time you are hearing. So this is for you. Please look at it. If you are not aware of this, look at this at our web page at AICTE, how to apply and how to secure after winning this competition. I have immense faith in you. Every line you code, you write today onwards, every prototype you build in this competition, every idea you refine brings us closer to the new India we dream of. Let the Smart India Hackathon be the beginning of a smarter, stronger, and more successful India. You are the creators, you are the change makers, and driving force that will lead India into a new era of progress. Keep believing, keep building, and let your ideas become the future of our nation dreams of. At the end, I would like to say, now let us start the hacking now. This is what you have to do from today. There will be a lot of other side activities in your center, like Zumba, and even food will be provided to you. So it will be a celebration of festivals. So enjoy your time. I declare Smart India Grand Finale open. But before I conclude, I would like to also offer you to commit for 3 initiatives of the Government of India and Ministry of Education. One is, I strongly encourage all students to register ULAS, which is Understanding Lifelong Learning for All in Society, a transformative national initiative dedicated to empowering adult education. You can be a mentor. You will get a certificate from the Ministry of Education. So join ULAS platform. The next, I urge all students to register for our Universal Human Value course, UHV. You can even take just a lot of interest from Swayam platform. And this will give you a different idea. This will equip you to lead with empathy, respect, and resilience. And the last but not the least is, I would like all of you to contribute to Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, which is a innovative initiative of Government of India, where is vital national movement aimed to protect our youth and communities from the dangers of substance abuse and addiction. I call upon all the students and institutions to actively participate in creating a healthy, positive, and drug-free environment on campuses by spreading awareness, supporting peers, and organizing proactive initiatives that promote well-being, discipline, and responsible choices. Thank you very much. Namaskar. All the very best to every one of you. Thank you. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.
After such a dynamic and energetic speech addressed by our Honorable Chairman, Professor G. Sitaram, I will request our member secretary, Professor Shama Rath, for vote of thanks and conclusion.
Namaskar and good morning to all of you. It is indeed a delightful moment for us at AICTE to kickstart this grand finale of Smart India Hackathon. We have been driven by the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister to work with full dedication towards a Vikasit Bharat at 2047, with the core themes of Atmanirbhar Bharat, Swadeshi, Samriddhi, and Vocal for Local. Towards this, Smart India Hackathon strives to involve the youth across the country to participate collectively in the nation building process. We express our heartfelt gratitude and feel fortunate to be guided by our Honorable Prime Minister's inspiring thoughts. Our Honorable Education Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, has been inspiring us constantly with his steadfast encouragement and commitment to fostering innovation in education institutions at all levels, including schools. Recently, launch of the Buildathon is one example. Honorable Minister has built a robust roadmap to bring together young innovators together to craft solutions for our nation's pressing challenges and for exploring indigenous solutions to nation building. We are deeply grateful to Honorable Minister for his blessings for the Smart India Hackathon. We are equally fortunate to be guided by Honorable Ministers of State Dr. Sukanta Majumdar ji and Shri Jayant Chaudhary ji. Their ideas, involvement and support in our endeavors have strengthened this transformative movement. The unwavering support and guidance of Secretary Higher Education Shri Vinit Joshi ji and the dedicated officers of Ministry of Education has been our source of strength. We extend our heartfelt gratitude. It is my privilege today to extend our thanks to leading luminaries from the corporate sector, Mr. Swapandhar ji, MD SBI, Shri Suchendran ji, Head of Academic Alliance TCS, Dr. Pratap Sanap, Secretary I4C, Dr. Anand Deshpande, Persistent Systems, whose valuable partnerships have encouraged this edition of Smart India Hackathon and who have been instrumental in propelling this nationwide initiative forward. Honorable Chairman AICTE, Professor T.G. Sitaraman and Dr. Abhay Jareji, Vice Chairman AICTE, have been championing this innovative journey over the years. The deep involvement and attention to details, going through every process, looking at, interacting, encouraging, and the commitment have been truly remarkable. Innovation and entrepreneurship in our students has been growing under the leadership. To all my colleagues in AICTE who have been working relentlessly with unwavering dedication towards the success of Smart India Hackathon, I extend my deepest appreciation. Our special thanks to all nodal centers, nodal center heads, and evaluators from various ministries, corporators, researchers, academia, whose support has helped us in implementing SIH. And finally, to all the brilliant participants, 10,000 plus of them, competing across all the 60 centers nationwide, we are hopeful that the SIH platform gives you an opportunity to discover your strengths, develop a spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship, and to participate in the progress of our beloved nation. Thank you all for being a part of this remarkable journey towards the development of our nation. Namaskar, Jai Hind.
Thank you, Shamaji. So now all the centers can start actually their hackathon at that. So students who are sitting can proceed towards their tables and start their work. And all the centers will follow that minute-to-minute program which is issued to them for next 36 hours or for 5 days, depending upon the type of hackathon which they are organizing there. So thank you very much. We will conclude this central inaugural ceremony now. Thank you.
As we move back to the local inauguration and as we are at the end of today's local inauguration, may I request Dr. Naina Patil, Associate Dean of Students' Wellbeing at Ramaiah Technology Center, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Shriyanka. Namaskara. Greetings of the day, honorable dignitaries, and the august gathering. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you today to propose the vote of thanks for this wonderful event. Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences is a chosen one, chosen among the few institutes across India by the Ministry of Education as a nodal center to host the finale of Smart India Hackathon 2025 Software Edition. A unique initiative to identify new and disruptive digital technology innovations for solving the challenges faced by the country. SIH is the world's largest nation-building initiative, and it solves some of the country's pressing problems and also realizes the biggest vision of our Honorable Prime Minister for Digital India. At this very moment, this beautiful Dwarka auditorium is witness to the best brains from 10 states, a Chota Bharat, I can say, who are competing with each other. Thank you for joining us along with your mentors. May the best win. Let us also be immensely grateful to all the esteemed jury members and the industry experts who have joined us today in spite of all the travel inconveniences. Our heartfelt gratitude to our eminent solution provider, Honorable Chairman, AICTE, Professor T.G. Sitaram, for kick-starting the SIH 2025. A distinguished mathematician and physicist, renowned for his work in quantum theory, spectral theory, and stochastic calculus, he holds positions as an honorary professor and INSA senior scientist at the Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research, Bengaluru, none other than Professor Kalyan Bidan Sinha. Thank you so much, sir, for decorating this event as a chief guest and inspiring the future of this great nation. Thank you. A distinguished professor in the Department of Developmental Biology and Genetics, IISc Bengaluru, focusing on cellular signaling in aging, inflammation, cancer, and a key figure in IISc's Longevity India initiative, working towards healthier, longer lives through research in cellular science and advanced technologies, is Professor Deepak Kumar Saini, our guest of honor for the day. The university profusely thanks you for being a part of this celebration and addressing the gathering, sir. We are extremely grateful for the gracious presence of Dr. Piyush Kumar Soni, Innovation Officer, AICTE, and a Nodal Center Head for SIH 2025. Thank you so much, sir. We are also deeply indebted to the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, AICTE, and Government of India for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now put our hands together for the head of Ramaiah family, our Honorable Chancellor and Chairman, Gokula Education Foundation, Dr. Jairam Ji, who is bestowed with 3 prestigious doctorates and recipient of Rajyotsava Award. We thank you, sir, in your absentia. I repeat what Dr. Shriyanka said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor K.K. Raina, for being such a leader and ably supporting our Honorable Chancellor. With his focus on quality, he has created quite a ripple in the university and always strives for the best. A heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for sparing your valuable time. An authority in accreditations, an extremely alert and vigilant provost, engineering and allied health sciences, dean academics, dean quality assurance is our Professor R.V. Ranganath. Thank you, sir, for setting the context for today's events. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished registrar, Shri S. Ashok Rao, for extending a warm welcome and also supporting all our activities. We also acknowledge the gracious presence of Dr. Sarath Kumar Maharana, Dynamic Dean of RTC. And the university truly appreciates our galaxy of leaders, our Provost Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Venkatesh, the deans, directors, finance team, HODs, and faculty for their wholehearted support in all the endeavors. Now, a big round of applause, please, to the entire organizing committee under Dr. Kiran Kumar BM for coordinating, organizing, and working meticulously for this Festival of Innovation. Special mention to the facilities and the ICT team. Let's not forget, they did not have a Sunday yesterday. Dr. Shriyanka, thank you so much for managing and carrying the inauguration so well. My wonderful students, you are the true heroes. Thank you so much for your involvement and coordination. Before signing off, let me appreciate the contribution of press, media, and our own publicity team for giving a wide coverage to this event. Thank you one and all. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, madam. Now, as we come to the end of today's local inaugural session, ladies and gentlemen, may I please request you all to please rise for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
So without further ado, let's kickstart the Smart India Hackathon 2025. So best of luck to all the participants. May your innovation know no bounds and may you create solutions that truly make a difference. So let the coding begins. So before that, I request the dignitaries, the guests, the faculty coordinators, student coordinators, participants, and the mentors to come forward near the dais for a final group photo before the start of the SIH 2025. All the participants and the mentors, please move forward for a group photo near the dais.
group one.